So a ton of you, a surprisingly ridiculous amount of you, which I'm very happy about, are very interested in the Sega Genesis HDMI mod. We're also doing Super Nintendo. We're going to try other consoles too, all the way down to the Atari 2600. As a matter of fact, this weekend we're going to be completing it. We're going to incorporate the RGB to HDMI mod, so you're going to get a super clear picture. We figured out how to do all the power circuitry. We got to have 3 switching regulators in there, one for the Z80, one for the Motorola 68000, and one for the actual RGB to SCART box or RGB to HDMI box, I mean to say. But with this, I'm also getting a lot of people who are very nervous about purchasing. I've gotten personal messages with people saying that I'm hearing from people, whether it be in forums or on YouTube, that what you're doing is illegal and it makes me uncomfortable to purchase it. Only on YouTube, man. Only on the internet. First off, I've seen a lot of know-it-alls say that doing this to Sega's and Nintendo's hardware is illegal. Well, to those people, I say, how do you think companies are releasing consoles like the Retron 5, the Retron 3? The patents and copyrights for all this old hardware are dead and gone. As a matter of fact, when companies release clone consoles, albeit by AtGames and they're horrible, Sega endorses them and lets them even include like 80 ROMs with the console. No, the hardware is no longer under copyright. It is completely legal to make mods and sell mods to these old, close to 30-year-old consoles. So if everyone's saying that part, please shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. Secondly, and this one is an absolute shit kicker. I can't believe it's like people literally sit at home all day and think of things to try to freak people out with, and it's not true. Because we're putting in these RGB to HDMI converter boxes into the console, what we're doing is illegal because we're taking the converter boxes and putting them inside the console and powering them from the Sega Genesis. So with that mindset, when Falcon Northwest, they make computers, custom computers, when they buy Gigabyte motherboards, Intel CPUs, and NVIDIA graphics processors, and they modify them or overclock them, and they resell them, which they do, they're also infringing on copyright, and the feds should be called on them. But they haven't yet. Weird. Oh, because it's not illegal. We are buying a product, utilizing the product, and making our own product combined with the parts that we purchased legally. I can't even fathom how people... As a matter of fact, there was someone who was trying to freak people out on the YouTube video I made. If anyone really is pissed off at this and angry and wants to freak people out and say what we're doing is illegal, I will go in a Skype call with you and call the manufacturer and ask them with you on the Skype call, and I will record it. So if you don't feel like embarrassing yourself, I suggest all the people who keep saying that and lying to people on YouTube need to shut your mouths, because I will embarrass you and record it. So to all the people who are trying to make other people scared to buy this mod or buy a modded console or send their console to us to mod, I'll call you out and embarrass the crap out of you and record it to make you look like a complete idiot on YouTube. Try me. I guarantee you I'll do it. And last but not least, for all the people saying that I'm lying to my subscriber base, saying that the Sega Genesis with this modification will become high definition, let's refer back to my video and see what I actually said in the video. There's one disclaimer I'm going to give though. Look at my fat fingers. Pay attention though. This is serious. Not that serious, but I'm just being a wise ass. It's not actual HD. The Genesis was a system that was released, Mega Drive if you include it, in 1987, and it came out in 1988 in the States. Okay? That's a very long time ago. You are not getting true 720p or 1080p out of this system. It's going to be upscaled. Oops. Yeah, you probably missed that part of the video. Sorry that you did. So what you should do is shut your mouth until you actually watch it, and on top of it, you need to learn how the English language works, and when someone puts something in quotations, it means there may be some other meaning to it. So misleading title and video? No, you're more like misleading morons. So the main reason I made this video is for all the people who were just nice people who were genuinely concerned because idiots were fear-mongering, trying to scare you away from maybe wanting to get your console modded or buy one of the consoles that we are modding. It's 100% legal. Don't worry about it. I cannot believe I even had to make this video. Oh man, just when you think the internet doesn't get retarded enough, something like this happens. We'll probably have the RGB mod completed tomorrow, and the Genesis will be fully up and ready to go, and I'll make a video about it. I'm really excited, and I'm glad you guys are too. Now wait until you see the final product. Have a good one.